Bring your attention back, please. All right, so let's hear from a couple people online first. What was it like for you going through that exercise? Who would like to share online? You have to unmute yourselves. There we go.
So for me, I just kind of saw a running theme for myself while I was completing. And the running theme was really that if I'm not 100% committed to it, like the areas where I had successes, it was because I was really committed to it. And the areas where I wasn't as successful, I can see that my level of commitment was much lower than the areas that I was successful in.
Okay, great. Good to know. Somebody else online?
It's Christy.
Hi, Christy.
I'll share that to me it was amazing, and I don't know if it was just Dorian, but when the part, what do you need to hear to have it be complete? I've never even met him before, but when I told him what I needed to hear and he recreated that for me or said that back to me in his own way, I felt so empowered. It was such an empowering thing to hear someone else say what you need to hear.
It really is, right? And
yeah.
Did you guys notice, for you online and here, did you notice that it didn't actually matter, that it wasn't necessarily the person that you were incomplete with? That sometimes we just need to hear what we need to hear, no matter who says it? All right, great. So here, in the room, what did you get out of it? What did you see about yourself? Great. Do you want to come up to the front, Tim, just so that you can talk in your language by the computer? Rob, come on up. Just so they can see you sharing. Come right over here. There you go.
Right there. The way I deal with getting blinded. What I really got was like, I picked something like my physical environment with my car. And I always just looked at it like, well, it's just my car. Thank you. It's just my car. And as like we're going through the exercise, when I really looked at like what I had to be responsible for, is like I saw that it's my way of not actually taking responsibility, and the fact that like I enroll other people how my life is, I get to be this victim. And it's like if other people actually start looking at me like, well, you're this amazing person, you could be up to a huge thing, well, maybe I might actually have to step up to that. And I really didn't, like, ultimately, like, I want to be irresponsible and I want to play this small little life, go to work, do my job, and then kind of go home and complain about how crappy my life is.
How many of you can see there's one area of your life that you just want to be like like a truly ordinary human being, right? Some place where you just don't want to be responsible, where you just want to be an ordinary human being, right? And tell everybody to get off your back, right? Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like I hate the impact of it. I want to be irresponsible, but I hate the impact of being irresponsible and everything negative that comes with it. Like,
wouldn't it be great if it didn't come with any of that?
Yeah, I want to be irresponsible and I want to make lots of money and I want to have an awesome relationship and like live in a big house and like, but irresponsible at the same time.
Isn't that great? By the way, does anybody know anybody that has all that stuff that's irresponsible? Who? Who do you know that has a ton of stuff but is completely irresponsible? Yeah?
They're called lottery winners and they're broke a year out.
There you go. They're called lottery winners and they're broke within a year. Very good. I asked that question one year and someone said Donald Trump. And I said, clearly you are not clear on how a multi-billion-dollar business functions. Because if he wasn't responsible, he'd have nothing. Because he's had nothing a few times.
Yeah, right. Obama.
What?
Obama.
Okay, yeah, exactly, right? Listen, everybody truly successful has failed a couple of times at performing, right? And they've realized that what it takes to be truly successful is a level of responsibility that most people aren't willing to have. It doesn't necessarily look like how we would call being responsible, right? But there's something for themselves, there's a level of responsibility that for themselves they've had to take on, right? Really great, Tim. Anything else? Okay, good. Thanks. Awesome. Oh yeah, we can tell we're pretty well trained. We're now clapping for sharing. Okay, good.
The first thing I noticed is there was like a space, right, and a calmness.
Pause just for a second. How many of you started to lighten up as you started to go through that? Started to breathe a little easier as you got further and further along? Okay, right?
Yeah. The second thing I noticed is if I don't have a structure, it ain't going to get done.
Very good.
Right? And that was a lot of the things in my life where I wasn't being responsible for creating something. It was more like, I'll just survive it, you know, or whatever comes at me. So
yeah, because you're effective at putting out fires and dealing with what stuff comes at you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, compared to you know, compared to somebody who just came out of high school, right? The older you are, the more effective that you get at surviving life. You get that? How do we know? You're still here, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So the older we get, the more effective we get at that. But that doesn't mean that we are having a sense of power around it, right?
No, exactly.
Okay, just because we put out fires, because all of you guys are pretty good. You've had lots of, you know, for at least more than half of this room, you've had, you know, 10 years plus experience in putting out fires and dealing with life, right? Okay, good.
And I guess the final thing is what impacted me in one area didn't really stay in that area.
Oh, interesting. How many of you
know?
notice this is like an all over area disease most of the time, right? Yeah, very good.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Very good to know. And then just before Rob leaves, I want to point to something else. Remember how you said that you realized you didn't have a structure for blah, blah, blah? Really successful people have a structure. What do they call their structure? Sorry?
Goals.
Goals, no. Highly successful people have a structure. A coach, perhaps, accountability person. Usually they just call it their assistant. No, but seriously, right? When you look at that, right? They actually hire somebody so they can hand off where they're not going to be responsible to somebody else who manages their daily emails and make sure the bills get paid and make sure this happens and make sure that happens, right? The really smart people actually get if they're not going to do it, they're going to find somebody who can do it for them. Right? Not necessarily them, but find somebody who can do it for them. You know, Jacob and I are, you know, are in business together, and we're looking at, you know, there is a whole group of people you can hire in the Philippines to do call centers and to do certain things that we don't want to do, right? But we know it's important that it get done. So fine, if we're not going to do it, let's find the people who are going to do it for us, right? Nobody likes, how many of you like to keep your books? There's always a few of those wacky people who are actually bookkeepers who like it. Yeah, there's like one in a room full of 25 people, right? Okay. How many know you have to keep your books whether you like it or not? Yeah, right? Like there's certain accounting things that you have to do, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, really doesn't matter. The government doesn't care. They still want their money, right? Okay. So if you don't like doing it, find someone who does. You know, find someone who does like putting every single receipt into a certain column, right? There are people out there like that. Yeah, Andrew? We can refer them to you. Absolutely. Andrew and I have several of those people in our network. I actually, and this is the year where I actually will be no longer putting any of my receipts into my spreadsheet. I now have a woman to do that for me. You know, and actually compared to what I get charged hourly, she's a lot cheaper than me. Right? Oh, I will give her a plug. If anybody wants to know who she is, just ask me and I'll actually give you the contact information. But just because it's that type of thing, right? Online, can you mute yourselves?
So what did I spend?
Hold on, let me just take care of that.
That's what I'm doing right now. So there you go. Yep.
Give me a second. Okay, good. Shirley, question?
So you're really talking about delegating.
Well, yes, but it's delegating, you know, being responsible for delegating to the right people, right? Because so my husband, for example, he's a machinist and he's a millwright, okay? He gets paid close to $40 an hour, okay? It actually doesn't make any sense for him to mow our lawn. Because I pay a guy to come in twice a month and mow our lawn for less than $50 for the whole month. It doesn't make any sense to have my husband do that. Now, if he were in love with doing the lawn, and doing the lawn was one of his ways of de-stressing, and it was an energy building activity for him, and it just gave him fulfillment to do the lawn, then that would be different. But he's none of those things. Okay, mostly he just wants to tell me how the lawnmower works. I'm going to play with the lawnmower so I can come back in and tell you what worked and didn't work about the lawnmower. No, right? Doesn't make any sense. right? Monetarily, on the bottom line, it doesn't make sense. Now, I'm this close from telling him how much it doesn't make sense for me to clean my house, too. This close to getting someone to clean my house. Because it doesn't make sense for me to spend hours doing that when I could be generating a lot more money doing something else. You guys get that? Okay, good. But it's great that you brought that specific piece up, that there's not, haven't been responsible for having the structures in place to make sure certain things get done. Okay? If you're not reliable for being on time, there's 15 different structures you can put in place to make sure that you're on time. You don't ever have to make yourself wrong for not being on time. There's just structures you need to put in place. Right? I have like 15 different alarms on my phone for stuff I'm not reliable for. Right? Because I'm not reliable for
You
it.
ignore 14.
Well, I ignore at least 13 of them. 2 of them become unignorable. Okay?
Yeah.
Great, Rob. Thank you. Let's acknowledge Rob. All right. So one of the things that I want to make sure that you're clear about, okay, is that these completion things that we've been doing are one particular process. There are many processes. These ones are effective. No, I'm not muted for them, but thank you for checking in. So there are many different processes for getting complete, okay? Just like there are many different processes for planning out your year, okay? I just purchased a new process package that I saw online the other day that I just really loved because it was very multicolor and, it was just really, really awesome. I'm going to go download it and fill it in and, do whatever. But yeah. Oh, that one. That's the one I just purchased. Yeah. I purchased the business version of that, but then I liked it so much that I purchased everything else that she sold. Did you? Okay, good. This is called Shining Life. I'll send you guys the links in your equipment because I just love the color and the pizzazz about it. Of course, I just ordered it, so I won't receive it for another week. But
Very unmanly.
it's very unmanly. Yes. Yeah, it's not a manly. It's not a manly thing, but yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of different ways of going through what we're about to go through, and even the completion has some really great points they added in. But what there is to get is that regardless of the process you use, okay, whatever you do and whatever you go through will not cause completion. Sorry, I know I should have told you that earlier, but the fact of the matter is that that's not what causes completion. What causes completion? Rob? Yeah, a declaration. Listen, completion is only a declaration. It only exists in your speaking. That's it. Right? So in the world of completion, it's definitely a declaration. Let's see here. I'm making my computer think too much. So we're going to now declare it complete. All right? And there's a process to that. What do you think the process to that is? That's right. Yes, you're going to find someone to declare it complete with. And I would do that not just with one person, okay? But I'm going to give like about 6 minutes, and I want to see how many people you can declare yourself complete with. Okay? And it just sounds like this. I now declare 2015 complete for myself. Everything I did do, everything I didn't do, I declare complete. Okay? Is everybody clear about that? I now declare 2015 complete for myself. Everything I did do, everything I didn't do, I declare complete. Yeah. Do it provisionally. I declare myself provisionally complete, and I will do the rest of my work and tell the person by when. Okay? I declare myself provisionally complete, and I'm going to do the rest of the work that I need to do by, and make sure you give a when. And I would have it be no later than the end of the weekend, Carrie, in my opinion. Okay? Get it complete by the end of the weekend. Okay? Because what else have you got to do tomorrow, really? Just saying. Nobody has anything else to do. Okay, good. So I'm going to give 5 minutes, and I want you to do with as many people as you can in 5 minutes. Okay, is everybody clear? Okay, you're going to have to stand up for this one. I'm just going to mute my audio so they can be online. Go.
Okay, onliners. Who can I say this to?
Oh, I'm phoning you.
Oh, you are? Oh. Okay, hang on.
I was going to say that we can all just probably talk to each other online because everyone can hear us,
Okay,
right?
let's do that, Alicia. I'm hanging up.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan to us as well.
Impact.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so Alicia, I now declare 2015 complete for myself. Everything I did do, everything I didn't do is complete.
Awesome.
Yay. Good job, Christine.
John, I now declare my 2015 complete. Everything I did do and everything I didn't do is now complete.
Yay, Dorian. I now declare 2015 complete for myself. Everything I did do and I didn't do is now complete.
I now declare my 2015 complete for myself, and everything that I did do and everything that I didn't do is now complete.
Right on, Anthony.
Nice.
Yay.
I now declare my 2015 complete, and everything I did do and didn't do is now complete.
Right on.
Peace.
So I now declare my 2015 complete. Anything that I did do and didn't do, I now declare it complete.
I keep saying that to myself more and more today because I didn't really believe it the first time I saw it.
You want to say it again now? Go
Great.
for it.
Okay, so I now declare my 2015 complete. Everything I did do and didn't do is now complete. Oh, yeah, that totally said it that time.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Who's next? Joan, Sheena, Joan and Sheena, you're still on mute. Can you unmute yourself?
We are unmuted.
Yeah, I'm muted. I was just talking to Peter on the phone here. So he provisionally declared himself complete, but he may come on here and share. You're going to come back on the line? Okay, good. See you in a minute.
And there's 3 of us that are here, and we just did it amongst the 3 of us as well. But I declare myself complete for 2015 for everything I did do and everything I didn't do.
Woohoo!
Here, put yourself here if you want. Declare yourself.
Sheena, I declare myself complete for everything I did do. No, I now declare myself in 2015 complete for everything I did do and everything I didn't do.
Yay!
Yay. Hi, it's Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
Hi, I now declare 2015 complete for everything that I did do and everything that I didn't do.
Awesome. My turn. I now declare 2015 complete for myself. Everything I did do and everything I did not do is now complete for me because I said so.
Nice.
Another one?
Anyone else?
Did it make a difference to repeat it more than once?
Yeah, I think so. What about Peter?
Yeah, he said it's coming back on here, so we'll see.
I'm back. I'm here.
Oh, go ahead.
Peter, do you want to declare yourself?
Sure, yes. I declare myself provisionally complete for 2015, and I will have anything that is incomplete completed by the time I get off the airplane in Vancouver this Wednesday at 1:30 p.m.
All right.
What does this provisionally complete mean?
I think it means he's going to complete it over the next 96 hours.
If I had to complete everything I didn't complete in 2015 in the next 96 hours,
It's a declaration. You're just creating the space in which we're going to generate new actions in 2016. Some of those actions can be associated to new completions in 2015. But you're declaring them complete now.
I'm actually declaring it all complete. So I'm actually comparing it all complete because there are a lot of things that I didn't do, and it's just complete for me. And now that I'm starting to see, I wasn't really committed to them. So if I'm going to be committed to them, I'm going to put it as part of my planning for 2016, but I'm just going to be complete with it, done once and for all.
Beautiful.
Because I've been feeling like I've been making myself bad and wrong for not having completed it, not doing it, not being committed enough to it, blah, blah, blah. I'm done.
Is that Michelle?
Yes.
That's awesome, Michelle. Thanks for saying that.
Mm-hmm. The piece that I got the most out of the sharing activity was really acknowledging the lack of compassion that I've had for myself in completing everything. So getting that out of the space and creating that in my 2016 was great.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that
like what's done has been done, and really just I like the idea of almost just like wiping your hands of it and just like done is done and start anew. Do I really need to hold on to all this stuff? If it is just a declaration.
This guy's a little hat. A helmet.
Here, I got it. He put it on his head himself.
No, I did.
Oh, you. He's letting me.
All right, everybody, bring your attention back, please.
Buddha is complete.
Buddha is complete. Buddha walked in complete, I think. Dogs are complete. Like they're walking completions.
More complete.
All right. Okay, anybody not complete or at least provisionally complete? Right, how many of you know you've got a little bit more work to do? Okay, good. Let's get that work done, okay? All right, so we've completed, we've celebrated, we've released at least some, and now it's time to create. All right, now the interesting thing about creation, first of all, does anyone remember last year's game name? I know, I had to go look it up because I didn't remember either, but this is it.
Oh, yeah!
Do you remember, Michelle? Yeah, see, she remembers. Part of that was hers, I think.
Yeah. Anything. Let's not do that. Information.
Okay. Let me tell you what it stands for, just so that you don't freak out. It stands for Stupendous Success and Mind-Blowing Miracles. Okay, so that was last year's game that we're now declaring complete. Okay, 2015's game, S&M squared, which I just thought was really cute, is now complete, okay? However, that leaves us with a little bit of a blank. Oh, look at, I even did fireworks for you guys. Look at that. Except that it's a little slow to go, okay? But it wasn't video, and, you know, when it's running effect, oh, what did I do? I make my machine do funny things just with my mind. Look at that. Okay, come on. So the next step then, oh look, it's working now. Yay, fireworks. I know, technologically, they think they're challenged. No, I am technologically challenged. Okay, so now it's time for 2016, and now it's time to actually create something. And we're going to need some help doing that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into teams, okay? So Bob, Roswin, Anna, and Rob, you're one team. Andrew, Nancy, Carrie, and John, you're another team. Back row there, you're one team, okay? You guys are a team, you guys are a team, and you guys are a team, okay? Do you guys want to switch around teams, or everybody's good with their teams? Okay, now online, okay? Sheena, you and your group are going to be one team, and everybody else that's online is going to be a different team.
Yeah.
Okay. Mute yourselves and work it out that way. I'm going to give now here's what you're doing, okay? We're coming up with a name game for our year, okay? Some of the past ones we did the year of up one year, which was Unleash Prosperity. What was the one you came up with for this year? Yeah. The year of Prosperous Beginnings was the one that Ron came up with. So your team is going to brainstorm for a couple minutes names, and then you're going to vote as a team to which name you're going to put forward to the group. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a vote. All right? It's going to be a secret handshake vote. Okay? Now, we're going to call it something here, but does that mean you can't call it whatever you want? Of course not, right? You can leave here and call the game whatever you want to call the game, but we're just going to name it for the sake of purposes here. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to brainstorm with your group, and then you're going to put forward a name for us, okay? Ready, set, go.
All right, what do you guys think? Alicia, Joni, Rob, Dorian, what do you guys think?
I'm just going to think for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So can I just get some clarity here? So this is the name of what this game will be for the year?
Yes, it's just fun. Playing with a name that inspires and creates what we're about to generate, I think, in our own lives. What's a great V word? Victory, V.
Victorious, vivacious.
Vivacious.
Vision. I was going with V2 for some reason. I was thinking like bringing visions into action or bringing visions into reality.
So what I've got is the word lover, L-O-V-E-R, and it's life opens, vivacious, affecting results, encouraging results.
Expansive results.
Expansive, there you go.
Exploding results.
I like expansive. Life opens, V. What's V? Vivacious?
Vision.
Vision. Vision's good. Visions, expanding results. There, that's what I like.
Reality. Visions into reality. What about something about taking vision, like the R could be reality? Life opens, visions expressed as reality. Is it too complicated?
Expressed? Expressing reality.
Well,
Life opens, visions expressing reality.
You would like that.
Yes.
Exponential. I like it. I like results. And results is going to be my word of the year, so I love having results in there.
I think that's ideally why we're all here, right? Is to create some extraordinary results.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
And
Can we just do
I would
vision
add that
expressed as results? No.
Extraordinary
I
results.
was going to add that that results don't occur without action.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's wrap it up here. Are we good with visions for V, or does anybody else want to put anything else in there?
Can you repeat everything you've got?
I've got life opens, visions expressing reality, or life opens, visions, extraordinary results.
It's hard to follow for me to follow the full sentence or to remember.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can just take away the length of it and just have 2 or 3 words?
Well, if we're going to try to give Sean the cute word lover as her brand for the 2016, We're gonna.
Oh, is that what she said we have to do? I didn't realize we had to make lover into something. Okay.
No, that's just what I'm playing with.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Because she used S&M last year.
We're toning it down this year.
Or can we spice it up?
Totally. We could come up with a word for each of the letters in spanking.
We'll spank. Spank life and
Spanking year
have breakthrough results.
Oh my gosh.
I like what Christy was saying too. Something short makes it easy to remember, like SOS or but I don't know what it would be. I'm just looking.
What if we did, what I'm getting stuck on is the life opens, like I can't figure out how that all works. But what if we did lovers of visions expressed as results?
Sure.
Does that work?
I like
I know that acronyms lover, but.
I think I like something in the vein of living because it's like an ongoing, it's a verb to kind of remind like presence us that we're ongoingly living this and like this is who we're being.
I love that. Yes.
So what's that sentence again? If it was living?
Living opened varying extraordinary results. Life opens expanding results. Yeah. I'm good with all of these. I think we should, well, hurt to narrow it down. I like yours, Joan. I like yours, Rob.
Oh, it's typed in. Let's see. Okay.
I think the O. I want like almost the O to be like this kind of like almost like audacious. I like kind of like the O to be almost like an audacious kind of just like super bold, super just like taking on action, like going for it, swinging out. Just like kapow.
Obsessed. I like it.
Obsessed.
All right, have all the groups now got a name to put forward? Okay, you're getting 30 more seconds.
Thank you. What about living obsessed?
All right, Rob Fournier, what does your group say?
I like that one.
Yes, Rob.
Life opens vigorously, expanding results.
Rob, put it into the chat box, Rob, when you...
What's that?
Put your team's name into the chat box.
We didn't really agree. I don't know if that's the one that we're choosing. So.
I think I like the last one.
Let's just go with that one. Last one's good.
Great. We're doing an acronym for lover.
Okay. All right, Michelle, Sheena, and sorry, I don't know who else is with you. I can't remember. Do you guys have a suggestion that you're putting forward for your group? Sheena and company. All right, Landmark's calling me on a Saturday. All right. Okay, so let's hear from the people here first, okay? So back there at the back, hold on, let me move this over. Back there at the back, I'm just gonna hold on. Everybody hold on 1 second. I've got to add a text box here. Hold on. Text box, there we go.
I only need the one.
Oh, I only need the one because yours is the one. All right, Rob, what is your...
Year of the dream. Dream stands for dreams realized, extraordinary abundance and magic.
Okay, hold on. I need to expand a little bit here.
I told you, you only need one.
Okay, so Year of the Dream.
Year of the Dream, and DREAM stands for Dreams Realized with Extraordinary Abundance and Magic.
Okay.
There's no S. Dream. Year of the Dream.
Hold on, I'll fix it in a second. Honestly.
So the dreams realized. That's right. Dreams realized. Okay. Yes.
I'll change this. I'll fix the formatting later, people. Honestly. All right, back there at the back. Well, work it out until you've got something. This group up here?
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Living exceptionally with abundance. Abundant possibilities.
Possibilities. So it's capital L-E.
Possibilities. Living exceptionally with abundant possibilities.
So that's
excellent.
That's
I got it.
Good.
All right. Okay. This group right here.
All right.
Oh, I think we need a couple more. Are we switching? Okay. Leaping into the miraculous. Okay, just leaping into the miraculous.
Leaping into the miraculous.
That's it.
Okay, fantastic. I got it. All right. Steve teams. The Steve teams.
DBR, Declarations to Come Reality.
Ah. Okay. Okay. And our youngest team chan members, are you guys ready? Okay, good. Live. Hold on one second. Live, which is limitless innovation. I love innovation as a word. Innovation. I'm sorry? I spelled that wrong, but I'll have to fix it. Vibrant. And you chose? Great. Awesome. I love it. Limitless innovation and vibrant expression. Got it. Okay, our slow team. Sweet 16.
So the ladies won,
Okay. All right. So now we need to get our two teams online here. Let's pull up the chat box again. Okay. So teams online, somebody needs to tell me yours.
Rob, you had it.
There's two online teams, right?
Yeah, let's do Rob's. Lover. Life opens, vigorously expanding results.
Okay, what's the acronym again?
Lover.
Okay, hold on. Okay, and that stands for, again, Dorian?
Life opens. Vigorously. Expanding results.
I like vigorously expanding results. That makes me happy. Well, vigorously anything kind of makes me happy, actually. Okay. And there's one more team. You have to unmute yourselves, the Sheena, Michelle, and friend who I can't remember your name right at the moment. I think it's also Andrea. Here, I'll unmute you. Okay, Michelle and Sheena and company. What is your name?
And then you have this ridiculous conversation end of 2016.
Okay, what is your name?
My relationship is not at mastery, right? Like
Michelle, Sheena, we're talking to you.
So when I hear mastery,
okay,
I'm not just thinking about it.
Hello.
I'm thinking about it.
Am I muted? No.
No, you're not.
Life.
No, I'm not.
They might have muted you.
On their computer, though.
My relationship.
Whatever time.
Just mute them. They don't get a vote.
They could have muted me, though, right?
Yeah.
It's so unusual.
That's right. Yeah. That's how
you need to call them because they were generating their own thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they turned down their volume.
Like by the end of 2016, I do want to be at a certain place.
Right.
Like it might not.
Never mind.
Thank you.
Okay.
You should call them and tell them to rejoin our group, though.
That would be nice, right? Okay, hold on. Could you? That would be really, yes, call her. See, I'm not the only one who has her number. Woohoo! Could you just could you stay on task? That's what you should tell her. Stay on task. All right. So these are the names, okay? Now everybody's been given a piece of paper for your group. Yes, I will make it much bigger in just a second here. Now, again, the point is that you can always go back and have it be whatever you want, right? Like, there's no method to this of it.
Venus group is back now.
Did you guys have one that you want to add to this list? Now that you're back with us? Oh, what happened?
Sorry, we muted our speaker.
Sorry about that. So
that would be why.
Can I just say the one?
Yeah. What happened to all of our people, all of our names, though? Hold on.
I'm missing more people. Hold on.
That was friendly. All right, so has everybody got their piece of paper? Okay, for those of you online, you're going to put your votes in the chat, okay?
Oh, we didn't do ours. We didn't give you ours. What are ours?
Okay, we've got one more teams to hear. Okay, what is yours?
Living masterfully, causing expansion.
Living masterfully.
No, masterfully.
Living masterfully, causing expansion. Living masterfully, causing expansion. Okay, got it.
Wow.
Okay, everybody's got their papers, including the people online. Online, you're going to have to put your name and your vote beside it, okay? Yeah. You're going to put it in the chat box. So here's what's going to happen. Listen up. Listen up. Everyone's going to vote for their favorite. Nobody's going to know who voted for what, okay? Then you're going to hand in your voting piece of paper right here folded before you leave lunch. You should have 4. Everybody should have one. Does everybody have one? Here, we got extras here. Go. Here you go. Relax. Everybody's relaxed.
I like that.
Okay, so is everybody clear? So you're gonna give me your vote before you go for lunch. Okay. So downstairs, great places to eat. Apparently, Wally's Burger, you can get anything you want for $6. So, all right, is everybody clear about that piece?
No, self-conscious declarations.
Okay, so hold on.
Sheena, can you mute yourself, Sheena? Thanks.
It's okay. I just muted her. Okay, good. So it is now 12:11. Okay, please be back here ready to start at 1:15. And the afternoon is going to really pick up speed. We're going to cover a lot of stuff, and we're going to do it very, very quickly, okay? Which means don't be late, because we've got a lot of stuff to cover. Please give me your votes before you leave, okay? Ready, set, go. 1:15.